Today we're discussing volumes of rectangular prisms. Volume is how much space a 3D object occupies. We measure it in cubic units, so a few examples of those are meters cubed and feet cubes. We can find the volume of a rectangular prism by taking the product of the area of the base, which I've marked with a capital B, and the height of the prism. Let's look at this a little bit further. When we think about volume, another way to think about it is how many cubic units would it take me to build this shape or fill this shape. By taking the area of the base and multiplying it by the height, we think about how many layers of the base would it take to fill this figure. If we're looking at this right here, we see that I have a base with length 6, width 5. Length times width tells me that the area of this base is 30 units squared. A height of 3 tells me I have 3 layers of those 30 units squared. That means that it would take me a total of 90 units cubed to fill this rectangular prism. If you're looking at it in terms of a formula, the area of a base, while the base of all of our rectangular prisms and all of our faces in the prism is length times width. If we're to take the volume, we're to take that area of the base, so length times width, and multiply it by our height. Again, we're thinking how many layers of that base could I fit? So the area of the base is length times width, and then I multiply it by the height, which is why you'll often see the volume formula as length times width times height. Let's try 2 examples together. Example number 1 is a rectangular prism again. We have units of 7/8 meters by 1/2 meter by 5/8 meter. Remember, volume is the product of the area of the base times the height. How many bases can we stack into this prism? If we're looking at this right here, the area of the base, well, my dimensions of my base are 7/8 meter and 1/2 meter. My base is a rectangle, so I can multiply those 2 together since the formula for the area of a rectangle is length times width. This leaves me that the area of my base is, if I multiply my fractions, 7/16 meters squared. In order to find my volume now, I need to take the area of my base and multiply it by my height. I have 7/16 multiplied by 5/8 meters. Now go ahead and complete this multiplication. Multiply the numerators together, I have 35. I multiply the denominators together, and I have 128. So my final answer is 35/128 meters cubed. We have 3 dimensions here, so our answer needs to be in meters to the 3rd power. Let's try one more time. What's special about this one is that it is a rectangular prism, but since length, width, and height are all the same, we know that this is a cube. We'll first find the area of the base. 3½ inches times 3½ inches leaves me with 9/4 inches squared. I then need to take 9/4, since that's the area of the base, and multiply it by the height. 9 times 3 is 27. 4 times 2 is 8. I'm left with 27/8 inches cubed. You can make this a mixed number if you'd rather, but it's also fine to leave it as an improper fraction. Go ahead and finish the on your own sections here, but save the back examples for next time.